Hey guys, welcome to Friday stream. Sorry for the delay. I've had a massive delay this this afternoon, which disrupted everything up to now, and I've not long been home actually, thanks to it. So yeah, I had to say disruption. So because of that, we weren't able to go into Super Animal Royale as I did plan earlier for the beginning of this Friday stream, the final one of May 2024. But instead, we will have a bit more drama, I'm very sure of it, in Crucible and Gambit. And it will be the final time we are in Destiny 2 Lightfall before the brand new expansion Destiny 2 Final Shape goes live next week. And yeah, it should be fun. So, like I mentioned during this week's streaming, like in Diablo 4 yesterday, day before, and you know, we will wait a week. It's how I normally do things in regards to new expansions, because I've been there when it is launch day and it just hasn't really been very good whatsoever. So Destiny 2 Final Shape is here next week. So you know, it is going to be very interesting to see what will happen. But for Destiny 2 Final Shape's very first week, reset week, the Nightfall is the Glassware, which is a Vex thing, I believe. I think. And Supremacy returns back to the Crucible and Showdown. So the Last Wish raid is there, the dungeon's there as well, and the Seraph Shield, which is the operations mission as well, which I'm not sure if it's a strike, but I think it is actually. But it can be the Nightfall as well, so it does rotate, like I said, but there is a lot of strikes that can be a Nightfall, to be honest. But this is what the first week, literally, of the brand new expansion will have available in regards to PvP/PvE side of things. For those who are not really too bothered about the storyline as much, at least once they've done the introduction part, I guess, just like in Lightfall, then you have a chance to go off and do other little things if you want to. And I'm not sure what the new season's going to be called actually, but we will find out together as well. So welcome to Destiny 2 Lightfall for the final time this week, and also for the final time before the new expansion Destiny 2 Final Shape goes live. So it is once again Friday. So Xer's reset as always. And so this week the Vanguard had the boost this week. And when the new expansion does go live, it makes you wonder where Xer will be literally a week today. Because if he's been given additional places to go to, we're going to have fun trying to figure out where he is eventually when we get into of course Friday streams as normal. So up to now should be okay for next Friday, but this forthcoming week we will see how much streaming we can get in. So with it being Friday, we're going to see where Xer is. So we're going to head to Nessus first. So a lot of these places that we go to at the moment might not be here available, next time we do Xer's reset. So they might have changed things a bit. I'm sure he used to be on IO and places like that, but that's going back to the Red War and the Forsaken campaign, which was really cool. So So I do hope everyone's had a decent Friday, the final Friday of May 2024. And in honesty, the weather's been a bit weird because it was so cloudy, and I took my raincoat, you know, like raincoat sort of thing, thinking it was going to rain, and it didn't do that. But then on the way home, and you know, I had to do a lot of walking back home. It was sunny a bit, which was nice to see, but you know, I wasn't actually expecting any sunshine today. Anyway, Zer's here on Nessus, which was very lucky and fortunate.
I bring gifts of the 9, gifts you sorely need.
So last time we saw Zer, we were doing stuff regarding to the ciphers, so we can collect it now. So, like always, Zer has legendary weapons and gear for those who need to collect this set, as well as any of these weapons. And for those who need a cipher, of course, it's usually here available to click on, but because we've already collected it and maxed out on our ciphers, it won't show up, but it is there usually for those who need to try to get additional cipher. You can also trade one of the ciphers as part of exchange for the Hawkmoon hand cannon. So when the new expansion starts, I wonder what the actual exotic will be. If there is one, obviously I don't know anything. But obviously you have to exchange one of the ciphers, a lot of glimmer, as well as a lot of legendary shards, exotic cipher, as well as the ascending shard. I don't know who names these things, but there's a lot of stuff to give to Zer, and you have to give him a hell of a lot of glimmer too. Makes you wonder what he's going to buy with the glimmer, doesn't it? So the weapons and legendary armor available will cost you 50 shards per item, and 1,000 glimmer as well. So if you need to collect this set of armor, for example. So possibly when the new expansion starts, the base level, power level, as it's also known on, or the base level of the gear level, will go up by 100. So it'll be 1,700, I believe. But we will find out together when we go into Destiny 2 Final Shape together eventually. So Zer has, as always, bit of gear for each of the classes. Sometimes it's all the same type of gear, but this week for the final reset for Zer anyway, before we head into Destiny 2 Final Shape, Warlocks this week have gauntlets. I don't know why it sounds like food for some reason. Sounds like one so this is a good example where there's a chance to have a different appearance for it, but then we can actually change the color scheme to match how we would like it to blend in, as it were. Ooh. So the Warlocks have gauntlets this week, base level 1800. So that's a max level, current max level. Titans this week have the Acrium War Rig, which sounds like an interesting name. So, for example, I've got this additional appearance. I mean, if I had a better choice to show you, I would. So, for example, like the previous gear for the Warlocks, you know, you can sort of change it a bit, but not as much as you would like, you know. But with the colour scheme, once you get the ideal appearance, which drop from bosses and raids, dungeons, all sorts, and you know, if there was a better example to show you, That would have been cool. And then at least then the color scheme will blend in a bit more, you know, suited and stuff. Ooh. So that's a example, you know. So this is what the default looks like, and then we change it to this one that we've collected, appearance. So it looks a bit better, doesn't it? But still, it'd be nice if we had additional appearances. So that's another bit of gear, base level 1800 as well. And the hunters this week have a helmet this week. And exactly the same thing. If there was another appearance, we could show you. But I don't have another appearance. So we do have bits of gear this week that has a good example of we can actually try to make it blend in as much as possible. Ooh. But so you can add mods and things just like with other bits of gear as well. Certain bits of gear already have mods in. Depends if you're fortunate enough to get a masterwork version of that particular item. Because sometimes you actually get an exotic and it's already masterworked and you don't need to spend any more ascending shards, etc. Mainly legendary shards and glimmer. So the weapon this week is Cerus Regime, whatever that means. But it is an auto rifle, as simple as that. So I got this appearance, but this is the opposite side of customization that I think they needed. I assume they might have changed it for the new expansion, but I mean, for example, I have it like that, but then change a few colors on it, that sort of thing, but you can't. So it's like already pre-made appearance, for example. But again, it would be cool if you could really customize it better. So that's an auto rifle. So if you need to get that part of your collection, it is on the reset this week. And of course the exotic cipher, well, engram, not cipher, but base level 1800. So then the cipher we can trade in for another roll if you think you're going to get something new in addition, but majority of the time you get the same thing twice. But so when we were last in Destiny 2 Lightfall, we built on the previous shard count, and we've got a good amount actually, and our bright dust has gone up quite a bit since you know, they announced that people will get bright dust per week up to the final launch, literally, of Destiny 2 Final Shape. So since they announced the new expansion, and then they said that, you know, all players get 100 glimmer per week, and it's been quite a few weeks, so that's quite a bit of glimmer, bright dust. But when the new expansion starts, no doubt, potentially we might have something cool and new to buy next time we have a chance to go into Destiny 2 Lightfall, which at the moment should be a week today. For Zer's reset anyway. In regards to Destiny 2 Final Ship, of course, I normally leave it, like I said, a week because of the disruption you have trying to get into an actual live server during launch week. It's just insane sometimes. Diablo 4 was a great example. World of Warcraft Shadowlands was a good example. Warlords of Draenor, previous expansion to that, great example. So if we don't get a chance to do this reset a week today, it will not be because you know, I'm being able to, but it'll be because, you know, things aren't really settled down yet with the server, and then I just can't get connected to Destiny 2 Final Shape, which it will be. So this reset coming up will be Destiny 2 Final Shape. So this reset, back to today's stream. So delayed, unfortunately. So we will spend 200 shards, roughly. Get one of each. So what will the exotic engram give us for the final time before Destiny 2 Final Shape? Ooh. Got some more gauntlets. So like I was saying, you can roll another cipher if you really think you're going to get something different. And like I said, you can get any of these bits of gear. 1000 glimmer per item and 50 shards. So our count's gone down a bit, but we still got well over 8k of shards, which is what I try to do, is get as nearer to the next 1000 as possible. So where will Zerbian be next week? Because we just don't know if he will be here. It'd be very fortunate he'd be at the same place, but with Destiny 2 Final Shape going live literally this week coming, we just don't know. So we're going to head to the tower now to basically put everything that we got from this store this week.
I come bearing help.
So the bits of gear that we got, the Ceres regime, don't know who names these things, They must have a meeting about it. So the Hunter helmet, the Warlock gauntlets as well, but the Titans got additional bit of gear with my main on Destiny 2 being a Titan. So she got Ashen Wake gauntlets. So this is a bit of gear that you don't get additional appearance for, I don't think, but you can customize the color scheme to try to make it blend in a bit more, sort of, you know, to how you would like it to look. And so like if we wanted to see if this will work, so there is absolutely loads of color variations, or shaders as they're also known as. Ooh. So they're from different expansions and different seasons for that particular expansion as well. There's absolutely loads of shaders, as it were, or choice. But it'd be cool if you can have it maybe like that, and then make it like slight little bits of the armor, maybe highlight a bit more to make your character a bit unique. That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? But maybe they will bring that in, if they haven't brought it in for Final Shape, maybe later after this next expansion, maybe the expansion after. Do you know what I mean? So what we're going to do is put everything into the vault. Once we go to the vendor, well, the bank, as it were. There we are. So everything that we got today. Including the weapon, into the vault it goes. So the amount of space we've got in the vault, maybe we will get additional 100. I have no idea, but we will find out together. So we already got this today, so it's sort of a better one than the one that's already there. So a sort of replacement. I mean, be cool if that was 1810, because that's sort of the bonus rank for the weapons at the moment. So we've got 2 of these. So we don't need 2, do we? No. And same with Ash and Wake. So, as I was saying, sometimes you can get very fortunate and get 1810 from an exotic. So the one that we got today from the engram, we can just recycle as it were, and it helps Banshee's rep as well as gives some shards back. It normally gives us Glimmer, like I mentioned last time, but because we are maxed out with our Glimmer, it will not. So we'll get rid of this one. We don't need 2 of these. So we've got 2 of these as well. So we have an 1810 of this, so we can get rid of this 1800. Simple as that, really. So let's make sure we haven't missed anything. So hopefully our availability for the bank will go up by at least 100. But there is gear going all the way back to the beginning, literally, of Destiny 2. And the Red Legion part and the Red War, and like I was saying, there's bits of gear we still haven't got upgrade from even that particular season event or expansion, that sort of thing. It's scary to think, what? I don't understand what is. Yeah, we don't need 2 of them, do we? No. So since we're last in Destiny 2 Lightfall, we've got a good amount of engrams participating with the Gambit and Crucible, so it is an opportunity to get the other fully reset before the new expansion. So I'll just check Commander Zavala's.
Good to have you back.
Yeah, so last time we got this all completed.
Be the one who moves, not the one who is.
So we see Lord Shax.
Time to fight, Guardian. What do you need?
So, like I said, we have plenty of engrams to get here. So we're going to get some of these because we're going to try to get Gambit and Crucible literally reset both together. So Gambit's already reset, but we're going to concentrate on this side of the Crucible. Hey, how funny.
Careful with that.
Oh, you always give me ones I can't do. So this is where it's really funny, because we can just get rid of bounties that we don't want to do, for example. I mean, the grenade thing is so difficult in this. Ooh. What? So we might be able to get, we should be able to get Crucible reset
Hopefully, this is as
alongside
sturdy as you are.
Gambit. And then we will collect these as well as other
The
engrams.
world is burning. We need you out there.
So we'll head to the helm as well. So we will concentrate on this side of Crucible first. So momentum control,
Not gone.
but I think it wants us to do a normal control as well. So we will do that first. So you get to see what I mean about the differences between normal control and momentum control. So the good thing is, even if we don't win loads of matches or anything like that, it doesn't really matter. It does count towards the weekly requirement anyway. So Hawthorne at the tower will give us something to say thank you for participating, that sort of thing, for the week. But yeah, when we were in on Tuesday, we literally got everything completed, literally. So usually she gives us something, but because we've already completed everything, literally, and got the Vanguard stuff done, Gambit stuff done, Crucible stuff done, and it's just weird because this is reset, so we're going to try to get this side of Crucible reset before the brand new expansion starts. So as we are waiting to head into our very first Crucible, like I mentioned, season 23 is soon over, and the brand new expansion Destiny 2 Final Shape will be with us within just under 4 days. And if you got still a little bit to do in regards to the current season of the Wish stuff, plenty of time still. So when the new expansion starts, we'll have a new season as well, so it depends what there is available. So like I said, you don't have to necessarily try to do a lot of the seasonal stuff if you do not want to. You can just concentrate doing the Crucible all week, or strikes, that sort of thing. So you do have options to do different things, but probably when the new expansion starts, you will have to do the introduction like what we had to do in Shadowkeep and Beyond Light as well.
Control.
Ooh. Oh look, it's me. Well, my character.
Show me you can take ground. Hold the zones. Enemy claims Zone A. Zone C captured.
I wasn't expecting that.
Zone B captured. You have advantage. Lost.
So the thing is with this side of control, the enemy players on the other team know where you are.
Zone A captured. You have advantage. Zone C lost.
So on Tuesday we have to collect heavy ammo.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Ah! You... See what I mean?
You're in the lead. Zone A lost.
Mm. It'd be great at, like, looking after things when you all
Zone
chat.
B lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back.
So majority of the time,
Zone C lost.
even though
Your
we might
enemy
not be
has a
doing
power
well,
play. Your enemy can't
it
kill
is,
if they're dead.
you know, give us the opportunity to do
Zone B captured.
the bounties for the week. Ah! Without getting murdered, but never mind. So it's delayed getting home because so many things happened. Yeah, there was a major accident and things. What? Oh, how funny. Ah. See, if I knew that was going to happen like that, the grenade kill
Have advantage.
option would have been right. But like I said, every time I normally pick it up, it doesn't work like this.
Zone B lost.
What? Yeah, so on Tuesday when we tried to do the grenade kill, it didn't even work, did it? We didn't even get it completed. So weird, isn't it? But it's strange how we got everything done just on the Tuesday, even though we have technically the entire week to get everything done. You know? And it's a strange how... So we got the Nightfall done, we got...
Zone A lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones.
Ooh!
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. Only 5 minutes left. Zone A captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone C lost.
Wow!
Zone A lost. Power play. Enemy has your zone.
That was funny.
You captured zone A. You have zone advantage.
That was really, really funny. Because he cast his super, he was going to go and shoot me, but I was like, have that in your face, you piece of shit.
You wage war like a true titan. Zone C lost.
I mean, like I said,
You captured zone B. You have advantage. 3 minutes remaining.
ooh. Shit.
Zone A lost. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Ooh, it's some more blood,
Zone
please.
B lost. Together as one. I love it.
Oh, you piece of shit. Look, you went after me.
Your enemy is pushing for victory.
So I know they
Punish them
probably will
for it.
win, maybe. But
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
so even though it's just one match, it's still been eventful, hasn't it? And you know, this version of Control, like I was saying at the beginning of this instance,
Zone B lost.
you know, the know where you are. That's the downside. But momentum control is really good because you don't know where anyone is on the team anyway.
Rise from this loss and fight again.
So they could be sneaking up behind you, for example.
This war is for territory.
Well, that's very
that you can
scary.
Fight another.
So we got enough points there from this very first Crucible of today's stream, anyway, to get on to the final stretch. So it really wants us to catch up with Gambit. It's clever how it does that. So Gambit's on Guardian 1, which is reset, of course. So when the new expansion starts, this will reset anyway. Oh, will it? Because it might aim this flow into the new expansion, and then you have a little bit of a boost, you know, to head into the new expansion, but I just don't know. So we were doing stuff around New Muna as well. So there is this to do, maybe. Oh, the weekly mission. So part of the weekly stuff is try to get, you know, the weekly mission, for example, for the current expansion. So that very first Gambit, Crucible, side of Crucible anyway, normal control, has completed 6 bounties, which normally it takes a long time, a couple more matches at least, to get enough complete. So 6 bounties done out of the usual 8 that is required for the entire week. Where? I don't don't understand that. Who names these things? Well, I'm sure I shot somebody with it. So we may get even more shards because we will recycle these, for example, and go to the other vendors and things before new expansion starts. And we've got plenty of the Crucible engrams to collect as well. Interesting. So Gambit, I think we already collected them, but it's a shame we can't like trade these in for example, some of this for the current season stuff. I mean, I've got stuff here going back to the previous several expansions, and I can't do anything with them because they're just sitting there in my inventory. But it'd be quite good if you can trade in some of the glimmer for shards, for example.
Control.
So momentum control rather than normal control. So you're going to get to see what I mean in regards to this and comparison to the previous control. It is exactly the same, but we don't know where the other team members are in regards to enemy team.
No zones means no victory. Take them and crush your enemy.
Like I said, there's no indicator whatsoever.
Enemy claims Zone C.
So I changed my
Enemy
spec
claims
to
Zone
strand.
B. They have advantage.
See what I mean? I thought that was an enemy player, but
You
that's
captured
one of my
Zone
teammates.
C. Zone
I nearly
advantage
shot
is
you
yours.
in the face.
Go. Make them
Oi! Ah! See what I mean? You just don't know that they were waiting to strike. Bloody shit
captured
got
Zone
me.
A. You have zone advantage.
It was like,
Zone A lost. They have advantage.
what? Eh? Where's he gone? I'm sure I was shooting somebody.
Zone C lost. Power.
Oh look, he
Enemy
doesn't
has
know I'm
control.
right behind him. So that's the fun part of momentum control. Oh, he's back again.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you do with that. Zone B lost.
Well, I'm going to
Power
shoot
play.
something, I think.
Enemy has your zone.
Say some funny things there.
Zone A captured.
Ah, I wonder what you can do with that. Well,
C captured.
I'm not going to
Zone
build.
advantage.
Oh, you! Just because I had heavy ammo, eh? Shit. Ooh. Bye, stink. Bye. But they should increase the kills required
5 minutes.
in momentum control and mayhem, definitely. Actually, the entire lot, I think. I mean, for example, in Super Animal Royale and games similar, you
Keep the pressure on.
have to get at least 1,000, definitely.
Zone A lost. Zone C lost. Enemy
Like it said, Lord Shaxx would be great at looking after something, wouldn't he? Oh, I've lost it. Eh? How come the melee was... Ooh! Just because I got you, eh? What are you
Zone
doing?
B lost. Power play.
Are you having
Enemy
a
has your zones.
bit of reflection or something?
Zone C.
I just find a bunny. Ah, you should have. Well, look yours. See what I mean? Sometimes when we do momentum control, one punch doesn't work. Eee! Oh, you fuck.
Your enemy is pushing for victory. Punish them for it.
Oh, that was so fucking unfair. He fucking came to where I was spawning in.
3
Weird.
minutes. Zone C
Fucking
lost.
annoying.
It's a power play. Get those zones back. You've got to hold those zones. Maybe next time, Guardian.
So we've got a wish engram as well. So regards to the Crucible ranking. So what we will do, we head to the tower, see if we can get additional bounties. Just a couple more. Because we've got, once again, all these done nearly. Strand we're going to see. But this is, I don't understand that whatsoever. It makes no sense. So the bounties did a lot of XP for that next rank for us.
Time to fight, Guardian. What do you need?
Like I said, we still need a lot more points, but we still got a lot of engrams to get as well. I just don't understand that. Why do we always get ones that we can't do?
Hopefully, this is a sturdy.
Got it
shield.
again! Oh, and then we get ones I can't do, like I just said. It really didn't like me, did it? But anyway, we're spending Glimmer here, trying to get the right bounties that we would like to do. In my case.
Don't waste it.
See, we're wasting Glimmer here, but we have plenty to spare. But it's not the point. Why do we always get ones? Oh.
Don't waste it.
See what I mean? It likes giving me ones I hate.
Hopefully, this is a sturdy.
It really doesn't want me to get a different one, does it? Than the one that's giving me.
Hopefully, this is as sturdy as
Seriously, it really doesn't want me to get another one, does it? Like I said, spending glimmer here, just trying to get one that we can do. Yay!
On your way, Guardian.
So we've only done 2 Crucible matches, but we've completed a lot of the... so we will go back into momentum control, because it was a lot of fun, even though we weren't getting the right bounty. So, like I said, so no one knows where anyone is. It should actually say radar off or something, but I think they should do that for the entire this side of Crucible side of things. So if it's Supremacy, Mayhem, Iron Banner, for example, that is what Crucible should be like. So if you didn't want to do any Crucible, you can just do the Vanguard stuff, the playlist, as well as doing the Nightfall for this week if you haven't done it. And when the new expansion starts, I don't know what options we have for the Nightfall. Maybe we can maybe queue for a harder difficulty, maybe. But they should have that availability. But same with the dungeons and the raids, because sometimes you have to do stuff regards to the storyline and you have to go into the raid. But obviously, if you can't do the raid, then how are you going to progress with the storyline? So like in World of Warcraft, for example, so it does ask us to go into a raid to get something from a specific boss, for example. So we will do the basic raid version of that raid and then complete what we need to complete the storyline requirement. So they should bring that into Destiny 2, because
Control.
I've said it numerous times, but how can you continue with something if you can't actually get a chance to complete it? And that's where they should bring that mechanism in to help those who may not have a clan, for example. Because if you haven't got a clan, how are you going to do the dungeon or raid,
Enemy claims Zone C.
for example? So it should just find people. I'm getting shot. Oh, you!
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Where's he at?
Zone B lost. Enemy has advantage. Two for one.
Two for one? Is it like a... Ah, come on. Yeah. Ah, you bloody killed me. Stink. Mate. I think some of you. Eee, you piece of shit. So like I said, we don't know where anyone is. sometimes it is a bit suspicious.
Zone B captured. You two for one.
I'm gonna get shot now.
Zone
aren't I?
B lost. They have advantage.
What?
Captured Zone C. You have advantage.
See, I was the only one there.
Zone C lost. Your enemy can't kill if they're dead.
Hey, did you see that behaviour?
5 minutes.
Trying to get me.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Hey. Ah! So the requirement each week is to do at least 8 bounties, so... Aha, you missed! Ah, oh! You... But... Like I said, on Tuesday
Zone
we'll
A
complete
lost.
all of them
Enemy has advantage.
very quickly. Oh, sorry, did I punch you accidentally on purpose? This is where they should bring melee only. It's more fun.
Zone C captured. You have zone advantage. Zone B lost.
It should be said, I lost my, you know, my burger. Can you go get it, please? What? I lost it. Oh, yeah! Fuck. I was chasing after somebody in particular, but it didn't help the fact they had their
Zone A.
super.
You have zone advantage. Zone C lost. They have advantage. Your enemy is pushing for victory. Punish them for it.
Eh?
Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
Oh, I'm gonna get my super at the last. Oh, you
3
shit!
minutes.
Hey! That's fucking unfair, that! Fucking
This war is
piece
for
of
territory.
shit.
One that you can win. Fight another.
He bloody went after me more than once. We have to hand in these interesting medal things. So we will go into Crucible more than Gambit side of Crucible because we want to try to get this reset. Once it's reset, it doesn't matter. It's a new season. I assume everything resets. Oh, look, we're getting these. See these. Oh. So even if we do another Crucible after this, that's fine. But we will do at least 1 or 2 Gambits, so you get to see that. So when we see tests afterwards, we will collect our weekly Bright Dust for the final time before the brand new expansion starts. So like I was saying on Tuesday, we might not have anything that we would like to buy because there isn't particularly anything, I don't think, that we need to buy. What? Funny. So we already have this. appearance. Ooh. And this is the ship for the week. But other than that, we don't really need it. And here's another buggy sort of thing. Don't need that either. So if you've got the Witchkeeper bow, you can get this additional appearance for it. Ooh. But like I said, there isn't really anything to buy, in my opinion. Because sometimes you can just keep your Bright Dust to build, you know, for something that you would like to definitely have amongst your collection, you know. And honestly, I've been waiting for a certain ship for ages. A certain ship, and it still hasn't come back in the rotation. It was there, but I missed out because I don't think it was available for Bright Dust. But apparently, whatever's in, you know, the Eververse store will eventually be in the rotation for purchasing, you know, using Bright Dust, for example. So I'm just waiting for that ship to come back, and then we were expecting to release something. So, regards to new expansions, so of course Destiny 2 Final Shape goes live this week coming. So there will be no obviously worry about us missing launch week or anything, because like I said, the beginning week literally of a new expansion can be very, very disruptive in regards to the server, that sort of thing. And it's not like we're going to be behind or anything, because it is a gradual thing. We will go into Destiny 2 Final Shape together eventually, of course, and same when World of Warcraft's new expansion comes out, World of Warcraft The War Within, and then eventually Diablo's very first expansion for Diablo 4. And yeah, we will do that together as well. So with the new expansions coming very soon, and with the disruption that I've got, it just makes sense that, you know, I don't need to be too worried about if I'm like miss out opening week or so, because it's not like we're behind or anything. It just means we start the new expansion slightly delayed than on when it begins. But that's a reason because of the fact that the server isn't always, you know, stable, and there's something have to bring in the patch to balance it, you know, that sort of thing. So welcome back to Momentum Control. So we may have to do another one after this to get the requirements that we have collected, because we want to try to get at least 8 of them. Gambit ones don't particularly matter at the moment because we've already reset, but we could still get some bounties. Just to show that the Drifter, we are actually participating. Oh, you
have advantage. Enemy has zone advantage.
Yeah, do they now? Ah! See what I mean? We didn't have a clue he was there. But now it's the other way around. He doesn't know I'm hunting
Have
him.
advantage.
Ah, you! See what I mean? I punched him and he punched me. It was a punch off.
You shut the enemy down.
Oh, yep.
You have advantage. That shut them down.
Yes, it did. That shut his face.
Enemy has
It'd be
zone
funny if he
advantage.
said that.
You have zone advantage.
Hey, you shut his face. Ah, get lost. I got you as well. But with momentum control, this should increase the kills required significantly, really, because then it'd be more crucible.
Only 5
Did you
minutes
just
left.
jump off? I thought you jumped off actually. I was like, God, you can do that if you would like.
Zone
You know,
advantage
just
is yours.
suicide yourself. I saw that on Tuesday, players just jumping off, and I just thought, oh, that's rather funny, but it's sort of stupid in a way, because you think, well, but the good thing is, because they were doing that, it wasn't actually going towards the requirement points or anything, or count. Because if it
Keep the
counted
pressure on.
towards the requirement, it'd be the most silly way of helping your team or the enemy team to win by just killing yourself, as it were. Some players do that, but I don't know why, because it makes no sense.
Enemy
You don't
has zone
actually
advantage.
need to kill yourself in this, because likelihood you probably get killed by elite player anyway.
It's a power play. Get those zones back.
Oh shit. Oh, he's shooting that
You have
piece of
zone
shit.
advantage. Enemy has zone advantage.
Eh?
3 minutes. Your enemy has a power play. Zone advantage is yours.
Mhm. That turd.
They have advantage. Don't let your enemy take this without a fight. You have zone advantage.
Meh? I didn't even hit anything. Ooh!
Fight again. Persistence is key.
Ah.
You've got to hold those zones. Maybe next time, guys.
Ooh. So we will have to do one more. That's fine. So we don't have enough medals to hand out. So momentum control for the final time. And we should be able to reset the rank after this. So it would be cool if we can actually buy this with bright dust. So cool. Hmm. Yeah, they used to have a system where you were able to buy stuff with brightness rather than silver, because not everyone will have any silver, for example. What? Ew, how lovely. Looks like... Looks like my neighbour. So, regards to seasonal stuff, there's stuff going all the way back to
Control.
sort of these ships, but there should be a, you know, an additional one that we can maybe get in exchange.
No
So
zone
if you got silver,
means
you can
no
buy
victory.
the
Take them and
ships,
crush your enemies.
available for this week anyway, and seasonal stuff. Who was that?
Enemy claimed zone C. You captured zone A.
But
Enemy claimed zone B. There
ah,
is
you!
advantage. Zone A lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back. Zone B captured. You
What?
captured zone A. You have advantage.
I'm on your team, you. I like how he was trying to shoot me, even though I'm
Zone
on
B
his team.
lost. They have advantage. Zone A lost. Your enemy has a power play.
Oh, you.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Oh, you're lying on the floor. A bit injured, eh? Fatally injured.
Zone A lost.
Well, I've got this green thing, but I don't know who to chuck it at. Because I've got no one to
Zone A
throw that.
captured. You have advantage.
Bloody annoying. Let's chuck it over there.
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them.
What the hell? Ooh, you little
Zone
pest.
B lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones. Zone A captured.
Sorry.
You captured Zone B. You have zone advantage.
Oh, that's fun. See, this is where it should be like this all the time. Punchy, punchy. I'm gonna punch you.
This is wonderful.
This is.
Only 5 minutes left. Zone A lost. They have advantage.
Like I said, bit of fun.
Zone C captured. You have advantage.
Oh, look.
Zone B lost.
The last city.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them. You gained the lead. Zone C
So,
lost.
cast my strand super.
Zone B lost. They have advantage. 2-1. Yes! 3 down! You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Sometimes you could just wait here. And then punch them. Right.
This is wonderful! Zone B.
Oh, come on. I bloody hit you as well.
Zone A lost. Power
So
play.
like you saw,
Enemy
we got
has
a lot
your
of
zone.
strand kills,
Zone
which is
B
important.
captured.
In regards to the strand requirement,
You captured Zone C.
What?
You have advantage. Zone B lost. 3 minutes. You're winning. Stay strong.
I wasn't going after you.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
So no doubt when we go into the
Zone C lost.
new
Zone
expansion,
B captured.
eventually,
You have advantage.
it may be.
Keep it up, and victory
Oh
is
dear.
yours.
Maybe, hopefully sooner than later, really. But just
Zone
like
C
in
captured.
regards to
Power.
Diablo 4, for
Keep the
example.
pressure on. Down tactics bring
That was rather funny.
You're a wall around those zones. Take that iron will beyond the crucible.
Yes, Your Highness. So we should be able to reset the rank. So we're going to go back to the tower. So we have, in regards to, oh, we've got more engrams, but regards to the bounties, see what I mean, it doesn't matter about this. But we could save from complete solar. So we've got some more crap, as I call it. So bits of gear that we don't need. So it's giving us some shards and glimmer back. Because we did spend a lot of glimmer trying to get the right bounties. And it's just weird.
A lot of these new pilots are just kids from the city.
So Lord Shax, hopefully can reset his rank now.
Ah, one of our brightest returns.
Oh, we have to get rid of it. See, this is another thing. We'll get these orange things. Well, lemon things. And we can't even use them. Or like exchange them for anything. So we get this.
Hopefully,
This.
this is as sturdy as you are.
And the final engram for Lord Shax for this current expansion in regards to this season and where.
Don't waste it.
Eh? Oh.
Come see me when you bring your light home, Titan.
What the?
So we've got full engrams as well. So we will go in the gambit for 2 matches or 3 maybe. So it doesn't matter if it's slightly ahead, but we have reset both of the ranks to Guardian 1. So what we can do is do 3 of these and then head back into Crucible for the final time to do another momentum control. But we could see if we can get the solar requirement done. Hold on. I'm gonna get some bounties. Because out of respect, we might as well, because we already got some today, didn't we? So we're going to go to the annex first. So it doesn't matter in Gambit's case if we don't complete any of these bounties. The reason why we completed the Crucible ones because it helped us get it reset. The ranking prior to the new expansion. So the Gambit
It's the
rank,
chosen one. Slay any
like I
high
said,
gods
reset, so
that
we've already gathered our engrams.
Don't break that, all right?
Why do we get ones I can't do?
Be smart with this.
So we do have stasis. I'd rather have Strand or Solar for this final time.
Be smart with this.
So it doesn't matter, like I said, if we don't get loads of the bounties done that we got. So we will do 3, and then what we will do after that is head into Crucible for the final time in regards to momentum control to try to get that solar thing out of the way. So we do have some progress with that. So we're get Strand out the way. So we are maxed out with our engrams. So once we've got all these, except Tessa's one, of course, we will open the Eververse, the Crucible ones. So that will build on the shards that we've spent. So we getting back the shards, sort of.
Ding! Hi! Bring a sword. Hive claws make great can openers, and you can wear the chitin and sub-zero temps. Transmat firing. Get ready for a firefight system.
So welcome to
Drop
Gambit,
those motes in the bank.
which is the other side of Crucible. So against the Hive to begin.
Hostiles incoming at the burrow.
Gambit for today anyway.
Hostiles incoming at command.
So Gambit used to be where, you know, sometimes even if the other team have the primeval, it can be necessary, or there wasn't any point in attempting to even catch up if they were well ahead. They made a significant change to make it more balanced, which allows everyone to at least.
Portal's ready. Grab your guns. Your allies invading the other side. Hostiles incoming at the burrow. High-value target
So
is on
even
the
though
field.
the
Hunt it
team
down.
might be so far ahead, it just means we have a chance to catch up, and it does that on
Your
purpose.
allies back with 2 bags for the mole. Large blocker to the other side. You're a horrible person. Yeah! High-value target eliminated.
So sometimes the requirements to kill the high value target. Nah. So the enemy team, in this case, hasn't got the primary role as of yet. But the way they've made changes to Gambit, they still have a chance to catch up, even though we're well behind.
Envoys in the dirt. Now kill the big guy.
It is the way they've changed things. That's what clever. A more fair way. Okay. So you can't do any damage to the boss regardless if you cast, you know, your super.
Take down that primeval, and this gambit's yours. Invader incoming. Your allies invading. Enemy invader down. You Your friend's down. Coming back to your side. Envoys in the dirt. Now kill the big guy. That primeval's nearly dead. You made that look silly. Hey, try not to clear these gambit arenas so fast. It takes work to lure these guys all the way out here to fight you.
So that very first gambit of the 3 we will do has done significant amount of progress for these 2. So Strand, these 2 will work together. So that was interesting that we got a significant amount of progress there, even though it was just one match, you know, instance. So it's clever how, you know, it realizes that you've completed one side of the bounties in regards to Crucible. We did the main Crucible stuff more, but then it's made Gambit ones sort of straightforward, I guess, to help balance it out. So then Gambit rank will, you know, catch up, for example, but in this case we had to get Crucible to catch up with Gambit. It's usually the other way around. But it depends what season as well, because sometimes it can take a lot of Crucible matches just to catch up, just a little bit of percent in regards to what we're trying to get completed for the reset rank. But it's done it very, very quickly. So where we're going to head off to now for Gambit number 2. So information regards the next live stream will be uploaded after. Well, usually it is after tonight's stream, but I will see if I can upload tonight. But if not, it will be uploaded this Sunday, and it will clarify when the next live stream is and what we will be doing. And also, like I mentioned, up to now, I'm not sure when the next Rumble Saturday will be because of the disruption and the knock-on effect it has. Like the stuff today that I couldn't get done today, so I have to do it tomorrow and that sort of thing. We will definitely do obviously a full run eventually, and it will be in the new expansion too.
All right, Mavericks. Ready to see what you're fighting today? Fallen on the horizon.
Ooh, against the Fallen.
Be brave, be notorious. 6 fronts, Twilight Gang. The Fallen.
Let's see if we can get
have
Strand
mad
completed,
force.
and then we can
Hit them
concentrate
first.
on Solar.
All right, hold on to something. Get ready for a firefight, sister, and drop those moats in the bank.
Where's my team going? So, against the Fallen. Right. So there is a Nightfall that we face I think a bigger one than that thingy, but they should bring other things in because you do get them in the side stuff even in this expansion, for example, like different kinds of Vex that we haven't necessarily seen a lot of, but they have the capability of bringing them into, you know, the to annoy us, that sort of thing. So that's why I think they should change what the Vex bring in, for example, or the Fallen in this. Because it makes sense to bring in additional, like, heavy armor that we may not have come across as often. But that's the whole point, because the Cabal have different things that we haven't seen for a while. Same with the Hive, Scorn as well. Everything really.
Hostiles incoming at command. High value target identified. Get him.
So sometimes we have to kill the high value pest, as it were. It's not
High value target is down.
necessary the requirement
That
for
should
the
keep your
work,
enemy busy. Let's see more moats. Portals up. Go take them out. Your allies invading. Invaders here. Brace yourself.
Oh, bloody got you.
One kill. Invaders gone. Get them next time.
I like how you went after me only. Ooh.
Convoy's taking a dirt nap. Right, easy time.
So sometimes that's the requirement to create blocks.
You're invading. Make a mess.
Ah! Fuck off. Got you.
The enemy team's about to win this. Get moving. I got a call. Enemy team melted their primeval.
Still almost done, Strand. So like I said, doesn't matter if we don't get all of them done. So when the new season starts, exactly the same principle. 6 bounties usually on reset Tuesday, and then we'll continue it on Friday stream, usually. So back to the next and final gambit. So we're going to see if we can get a bit more of these done progression wise. We should be able to. So we've still got Strand, and just have to send blocker, as in deposit enough motes to send a blocker. Strand, these two are the same, aren't they? More or less work together. This one is quite straightforward. Solar we might not get done, but that doesn't matter. We same with these two. Because we aren't spec'd as solar, we are. But it might mean if we got solar weapon maybe rather than subclass. But I think they should merge that together, because if you do a lot of solo damage, that sort of thing, should still count.
Cabal on the field.
Ooh.
That's not fat on the Cabal. It's muscle. Real tough to chew through. Careful. Transmat ready. Get ready for a firefight, sister, and drop those motes in the bank.
So we can get the Strand thing out of the way before we can get our super. We will change the subclass to solar. Ah! Oh, you! Real stinky Cabal. Bloody Cabal had to kill me.
Hostiles at the trees. Hey, you're losing moats. Ice the blockers.
Ah! Fuck off. Ugh. Bloody Cabal. I had a lot of moats as well.
High value
Shows
target
you how
identified. Get 'em.
peed off I was with that. Ah! Oh, you! Why? Shit, the bloody shit. Oh, you're fucking kidding. And then the invaders here. Just to make it even worse.
Enemy invader down. Nice. Opposing team summoned a prime evil. If they kill it, they win this. Mortals prize. Go make a mess.
Hey, you're fucking kidding me.
Incoming wave at the ruins.
Yay.
Large block outbound. Portals up.
So it doesn't matter we don't get the sword off in that way.
Yeah! High value target eliminated. Portal is primed. Locked. Your allies invaded. Hostiles inbound at the beach. You're close. Bang! And summon that prime evil. You're not out of this yet. Kill that prime evil. Your allies down. Took someone with it. Invader inbound. Hunt. Envoy's taking a dirt nest. Prime evil. Invader down. You can relax now.
So the both strand
Opposing
things
team's about to
sort
win.
of work together.
Your allies invaded. Round's done.
Ah.
Opposing team defeated their prime evil.
So, like I was saying with the strand thing. Oh, fuck. So, like, yeah. Doesn't matter about these. Because we have completed them before. Solar ignition as well. So we're going to head into momentum control to end tonight's stream in regards to Crucible. So whichever season you are on, depending how far you've made progress. So once you get to 100, you don't necessarily need to keep going. So we've nearly doubled our season rank already. So we will head to the helm first once we've concluded our final Crucible match. So we have to change that back to solar. There we go. So we are full of engrams. Open all these and then we can open the ones that Lord Shax will give us. And I don't think the Drifter will give us any, but we will check to see if he's got anything for us. So after this Crucible match we will head to the helm to go to the vendors that are here for the final time before we head into the new expansion. So I don't know if all of them have an engram at all, but that's what we're going to do, is check who's got what. Then we're going to head to the annex to see if the Drifter's got anything for us. Wander all the way back to the main courtyard here at the tower, and then get Ryo to open the engrams so we can see if the Crucible ones from Lord Shax give us anything in addition, and if it just gives us more, you know, crap that we don't need, we'll build on the shards that we've spent tonight. In regards to Xur's reset, as we normally do, spend at least more or less 200, so we could get our 200 back potentially in preparation for the new expansion as well.
Show your enemy this place belongs to you now. Take the zone.
Ooh.
Enemy claimed Zone C. You captured Zone A.
Ooh!
Enemy claimed Zone B. Enemy has zone advantage.
I mean, if we don't get it done, nothing to worry about.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
See what I mean? Yeah, literally behind them.
Zone B lost. Zone A lost. You captured Zone
And that was
B.
rather
You
funny.
have zone advantage.
Ooh! So when I spawned in to the map, obviously they don't know where I am, so obviously I got really close and personal, and got rid of one. And then oops, you died again. stink.
They have advantage.
That was fucking annoying. So even though they've got things like this to balance things out, you're still
Zone
going to
B
get players
lost.
who
Power
cheat,
play. Enemy has
which
your
is
zone.
just so pointless, isn't it? Oh.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
What?
Zone A
Sure
lost.
somebody was
Enemy
shooting
has
me.
advantage. 5 minutes remaining.
Ah, you.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Oh, you.
Zone B lost. Enemy has advantage. Zone A captured. You have advantage. You captured Zone B. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Ah, you.
Zone C lost. Zone B lost. Enemy has zone advantage. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
Hey, that cheeky little.
Zone C lost. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost. Enemy has zone advantage. 3 minutes left. Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones. You captured Zone B. Zone B lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones. You captured Zone A. You have zone advantage. Zone A lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Oh!
The enemies almost won.
So they've nearly completed the bounty. Yeah. Might as well go.
You're beaten. This time. The zones
Cheeky
are your
little
life,
shit.
Guardian. Keep fighting. You'll get it.
Get what? Here we get down the middle. So, like I said, not enough medals to hand out. So we're important another one because we almost got the momentum control. Well, the bounty done. So we have 70%. So with regards to the ones doesn't matter. So even though we didn't win, we got a significant amount of XP. You know what I mean? So potentially we just need to kill at least 3-4 more enemy players with solar damage, but I'm not sure if it means the ability of solar damage or using the Prometheus maybe. Ooh, we got some more crap that we don't need. So Shard will definitely go past that once we've finished. Collect them all today. So, in regard to the summer, I don't even really think it's been a summer so far, has it really? We had the occasional decent weather, but then rain and then cloudiness. It's not really summer then, is it? Also with the solar damage, I'm not sure if it means with our super as well. You know what I mean?
Control. I know you can fight, but can you hold territory? You captured Zone C. Enemy claimed Zone A.
Ah! Fuck.
Enemy claimed Zone B. Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Ah!
captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours. Zone C lost. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
Eh? What the?
Zone C captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone B lost.
We're looking for.
Zone
Ooh.
C lost.
Huh.
Zone advantage
Ooh!
is yours. Zone A lost.
Shooting.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. Double down.
I didn't think that would fucking work.
Zone B captured. That's a power play. You took them.
That's the side.
Now hold.
Nah. That was rather fun.
Zone C lost. Zone advantage is yours.
And it was just very lucky, to be honest.
Zone B lost.
Ah!
Zone C captured. You have zone advantage. Zone A lost. 5 minutes left.
Eee, that
Pick it
little
up.
shit.
Zone A captured. You have advantage. Zone C lost. Double down. Good. Show your enemy what a real fight looks like.
What?
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Really? Oh,
Zone A
you.
lost.
Just because I killed your
Zone C,
teammate.
You have advantage.
Don't need to be a little shit about it, do you? Ooh.
Zone C lost. You
What?
have advantage.
Ah!
Zone C captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. You're almost there. Zone B lost. Zone A lost. I can feel that in my bones.
That was rather funny, because he walked right into that. And then obviously, I think he was fortunate to get his off,
A well-fought victory.
which killed me too. So we got a Witch Queen engram here.
You could give the Red Jacks a lesson
well.
in territory control.
So hopefully you've enjoyed Crucible and Gambit for the final time for this expansion. We will head into the new expansion. We will reset everything. Well, everything will be reset, should I say, I think. It's very likely. So that last bounty that we were trying to do, fortunately I got some solar damage. So these don't matter because we've already completed them before. Same with the ones that we got for the other side of Crucible as well. The only reason why we went into it to finish it because it was nearly at 100%. So, welcome to the helm. Oh, there's the crew. So, this is regarding to the Witch Queen expansion. So, whatever engrams we've got here from Sabathoon's. Oh. I'm gonna have to come back. So, we're actually going to have to go to the courtyard and then come back. So because we're full with engrams, we can't actually open them. So what we're having to do is go to the tower, open them, and then come back. So we open all of them more or less, and then so Ryo will open these for us.
Your return honors me, Guardian.
Checking now. Confirmed. All done. Sign here.
So back to the helm we go. So when we were in the Witch Queen vendor area sort of thing in regards to Destiny 2, the Witch Queen seasonal, we had some engrams from her, or from our progress, and then of course with Season of the Wish we probably got some engrams from Riven as well. Try that again, shall we? Hello crew.
What's new?
I don't know, Mr. Crow. So we don't need this. Or these. So the crow's been seen, so we're going to go down here. Season of the Wish. You can see Riven. So that's 7 from her. So regards to Riven's rank or rep, like I said, we got stuff we don't need. So recycling it is quite cool because we're getting plenty of shards back, as we need to, because we spent a lot. So we got rid of some more stuff. So we've been to see Riven, done these two. Oh, the main helm part up here. Ooh. So it doesn't matter if we get the same thing many times, we just recycle it. So the more stuff We recycle. Helps Banshee's rep as well. So we've collected everything for now. So to the annex we go. So regards to the shard count, it's going right up.
How you living?
So what? 7 grams already.
See you on your road, assistant.
So I don't think Hawthorne has anything more.
Hey,
Yep.
catch you later. Let go with you. Let go with us all.
You carry the Dysar models? I want the kind the hunter sees.
You Guardians inspired me to step up.
Checking.
Yeah, more crap.
Goodbye. Let's check. You must have messages.
Tell me, you don't fear Vanguard operations? Do you fear the Crucible? Be safe out there, Guardian.
Is it good
we're just getting rid of everything that we don't need. Preparation for the new expansion, and also for Zer's reset, literally a week today.
Good luck.
So the exotic ones, so we can see if we can get rid of these. It will notify us which one's better. So we've got 3 of these. So we don't need this one. Two we don't need.
Good to have you back.
Yeah, thank you. So, what will test give us?
Step on up. Take a look.
Like I said, well, I'm going to
Fenchurch, there's a lot of fantastic.
So our shard count's gone up to that now. See Banshee before we go.
What do you need?
Oh, we got. Oh, we've got one to reset. So Banshee's reps reset as well. So he has weapons that we can collect. So we can get upgrade module, but obviously you have to give them a bit of glimmer, enhancement core, and 10 shards.
Make us proud.
Shame we can't just convert them little orange things to that.
Checking, checking, checking.
Ooh.
All done, all done.
Well. So it doesn't matter about these. So stuff related to the final week in regards to season of the Wish, as we prepare for the new expansion. So that is still a bit of time for those who still need to finish the current season. But like I said, the new expansion, Destiny 2 Final Shape, is going to be here this following week. Of course, I won't be streaming live D2 this week because of the fact that, well, Popham's reset. If I get a chance to do that this week.
Everyone's ready
But
to surf
in
this
regards to the new expansion, with it being live this week, might be best to let it settle down for a week before we go straight into it, you know, once we know it's more stable. Of course, we're not behind or anything in regards to the storyline or anything like that, because it is how I progress, will tell the story through Destiny 2 Final Shape. Just like in this expansion, Destiny 2 Lightfall. So, I do hope you've enjoyed today's delayed stream. It's a shame we didn't do any Super Animal Royale, but next time we are in, especially a Friday for example, we will definitely have a chance to do some Super Animal Royale. I hope so. But anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed this delayed stream, which concludes this week's reset of live streaming. So information regarding the next live stream will be uploaded potentially after tonight, if not this Sunday coming up. It'd probably be likely to be Sunday coming up because I have to probably re-record it, but who knows. But well, we've had a lot of fun, and then we went into Crucible, did momentum control, we did normal control, got rid of a lot of engrams, opened them, and Tess opened the Eververse one, but we didn't get anything decent. So like I said, should be interested in new expansions. So with it coming very soon in the next couple of days, like I said, we don't need to rush with our progress to other players who are doing Destiny 2 Final Shape. So we will go through the storyline together live, and same with Diablo 4. When the new expansion for that, we will go into that together eventually as well. Same with World of Warcraft as well, and plenty still to look forward to. So keep an eye on my Twitch schedule for any updates, and Instagram, Facebook, etc. for any upload that I have regarding to information regarding to the next live stream and disruptions and things like that. So there is forthcoming disruption, and I just want to say that hopefully we can get some streaming this week, hopefully the same amount or even better, like a full week or something. But like I said, subject to change if there's you know, a significant amount of disruption, which there has been recently, and today is a good example, because like I said, we weren't able to do any Super Animal Royale to begin today's stream. But thank you for your understanding, and thank you for watching Destiny 2 Lightfall. Next time we're in, we will be in Destiny 2 Final Shape. So I do want to say thank you for watching. It's been rather fun, entertaining from start to finish. Died Lords and Crucible and Gambit. But I do hope you can join me eventually for Destiny 2 Final Shape. Same with the new expansion for World of Warcraft and Diablo eventually. But until then, we will you know, see how much stream we can get done before we go into Destiny 2 Final Shape together. And I will upload information video regarding to when we will exactly go live for the new expansions. And until then, we will see how much we can get done during the week, potentially in Diablo 4, because that's been really fun, like yesterday for example. And yeah, it should be rather fun. So anyway, stay safe everyone. I look forward to seeing you for the next live stream, and I know it will be as dramatic as always. So anyway, information regarding the next live stream, like I said, will be uploaded. Potentially, likely to be tomorrow. Sunday. Because I probably have to re-edit it actually. So, but we'll verify what we will do and when that will be. But anyway, I do want you to stay safe, everyone. Have a fantastic weekend, and also beginning of the brand new week, which will begin June 2024 as well. Anyway, stay safe, everyone. I look forward to seeing you very soon. But for now, take care.